Alright, so today was a bench day. This is my first time flat benching in like 6 months. I've been focusing on the strongman stuff, which doesn't involve any benching, so I haven't done any benching, obviously. So it definitely felt nice to get back into benching and get back in powerlifting groups. I'll be honest, I didn't expect the day to go too well. I kind of just wanted to work up to a max to see where my strength was at on bench. I didn't expect it to go too well because normally I'm not naturally a good bencher. Bench is always my worst lift. So not working on it for 6 months, I figured it was just going to be absolute shit. So I did a couple warm-up sets. I did like 3 with the bar. I didn't record. Then I did the ones with the 25s, and then so on and so forth. All the rest I recorded. So yeah, I didn't expect it to go too well, but the weights actually moved a lot better than I expected. Watching the video, I noticed that one of the biggest mistakes I made is when I came down with the bar on my heavier sets. I didn't stay tight. I kind of just let it lay on my chest and sink into my chest and try to explode enough. It worked up till a certain point. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna play around. I'm not gonna start any programming yet. The meet I'm gonna do, they haven't released the actual date for it, but they do it every year. It's going to be Kinetic State Championships with the RPS Federation in Hartford. I've done it before in 2017. Back then I competed in the 198 class, junior, and I came in 4th out of 9 people, which that's the only meet I've done where I didn't come in first, actually. And that was because the morning of, I wouldn't have came in first regardless. The people that placed first were just a lot stronger than me, but I should have came in at least 3rd. I should have gotten the 3rd spot. I missed 3rd by I think like 40 pounds on my total, but I woke up that morning with a fever of like 102 and like could barely stand up. I was so weak. So I kind of just toughed it out, brought some food to the competition, and was kind of taking ibuprofen the whole competition to keep the fever down and just do as much as it can for, the weakness, the fatigue. So yeah, that was the last time I competed in it. I came in 4th. That was, like I said, that was 198 in the junior division. This time around, I'm going to be competing in the 220 open. I believe that meet I hit a 430 squat, which was my opener. I didn't hit any more squats after that, which was weird because the 430 moved like a smoke show. I PR'd on deadlift. I believe I deadlifted 480, but again, that was a smoke show. I went for 500 after that, and I got it to my knees and couldn't lock it out. And then on bench, I PR'd at 290, 280, and that was 2017. It's almost 3 years ago, actually, almost 3 years ago, and I haven't even come close to that on bench again. So as you can see, I ended up 225 flew up, so I went for 275 for bench. I thought I definitely had it in the tank, but I just let that bar sink into my chest, and I think that that's where I fucked up. I think that if I stayed tight and just put it on my chest and exploded up, I could have hit it, but sinking it into my chest, I think I lost all tightness. I just really fucked up there. Anyway, so I did that. I'd say that my max is probably around 250, 255. I'll just say it's around there instead of saying, 275 if I stay tight, and I'm not going to let the fucking ego play the thing. I didn't hit 275, so it's not 275. 225 flew up, so I'll say it's about 250, 255. After that, I did some hammer strength shoulder work, shoulder pressing, just so it's like I can move heavy weight, but each shoulder is moving unilaterally instead of it like being a regular shoulder press where it's one bar moving. They're moving on their own, so I can get that working separately. Then I just followed up with some triceps. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for programming. I usually do the Wendler for my meets, but I want to switch it up a little bit, so we'll see where everything takes me. This is a pretty short video, pretty boring to be honest, but I just want to keep releasing content. Now that I know where my max is at, my next video is probably going to be some decent work on the bench. I also got really distracted this night, so I only did 3 exercises because some dude started talking to me. The dude that spotted me, he started talking to me for like an hour. So it was like midnight around this time, so I just tried to hurry up and get some extra work in before I left the gym. But yeah, as far as the meet coming up, I'm definitely going to put a focus on my bench. I think that I'll finally break the 500-pound squat at that meet, because Right now I could probably hit like 470, which I'm going to try in a couple weeks, 470, 485, around that span like last time. I could probably hit about that, so I think I'm going to definitely finally break into the 500-pound squat. Deadlift, same thing. I think I'm finally breaking to the 500-pound deadlift because I haven't done that before. Yeah, so that's what my meet is going to be. It's going to be sometime the end of June. I'm just going to, steady program and a lot of heavy singles, triples, or failure sets up until I find out what I'm going to do for programming and implement that. I'll probably do that. I said before 16 weeks, but probably like 10 to 12 weeks out, I'll start doing my programming so that way I can just do heavy singles, doubles, and triples or failure sets up until then and just try to build as much strength off of that as I can, because that's what I've been doing and I feel like it's been working for me. I've been pushing a lot of weight with the squats and the deadlifts that normally I can't hit in the gym. Usually I have to have peaked for a meet to hit these weights. So I'm going to just continue with that. It's been working for me. So alright guys, that is it for this video. This is, I believe, my last set on tricep dumbbell extensions. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Comment, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Another video will be dropping tomorrow night, actually. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a squat video. Let's see if I hit a PR.